LeBron. Oh, I need to open up LeBron. Good morning.
Hi, everybody.
Again, with the phlegm.
Who's phlegm?
I don't know why all those things are showing up. Oh well. If you haven't seen the headline on Drudge this morning, it says in gigantic letters, LeBron bows to communists.
Well, I mean, he is.
He totally is.
He totally is. What was I? What did I say last week on the air? I mentioned LeBron. I said something about like how he's silent. Like these guys have no problem dissing America. They have no problem saying all this crap about how much America sucks. And yet this whole China thing, they've been like,
yeah. But I don't know what's worse. Is it better for him to shut his pie hole or to speak out? Because when he speaks out, I'm going to turn off my heat. Sorry.
yeah,
He speaks out and says really, really dumb shit, you guys. So they ask him. So they get back. His team gets back from China. They've been there for a week. And, obviously reporters are going to ask about this. And so, what started this whole hullabaloo was the Rockets general manager, Daryl Morey, who tweeted simply, "Fight for freedom, stand with Hong Kong."
How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you?
As Greta
in the
would
words
say.
of Greta, how dare you?
How dare you? So that's all he said. And so LeBron inexplicably decides to speak out on this and says about Daryl Morey, he wasn't educated on the situation at hand. That he shouldn't have spoken because he wasn't educated on the situation at hand.
What is that supposed to mean? Seriously, what is that supposed to mean?
He's basically saying Daryl Morey should not have tweeted that because he doesn't know what he's talking about.
What, because he wasn't fully instructed on how to talk and all this? Basically, he shouldn't have said anything.
That's what LeBron
He
is
shouldn't
saying.
have said anything.
Yeah.
And if he wouldn't have said anything, then we all would still be in the dark as to how much of a puppeteer China is and all of this.
Exactly. So
That's what he's
I
saying.
give props to Adam Silver, who's the NBA commissioner. I feel like he's been pretty level-headed about this because he said, he was asked, well, how do you feel about state-run Chinese TV polling your games? And he said, and I quote, "It's unfortunate, but if that's the consequences of us adhering to our values, we still feel it's critically important we adhere to those values." Well, hallelujah, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's basically saying, sorry that you guys are upset, but we have freedom of speech over here. Y'all might want to look into that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you hear, there was another tweet, did you hear about the one by Russell Simmons? Russell Simmons sent out a tweet about how, because he has a bunch of his businesses in China and one in Singapore, he's a gazillionaire, right? Y'all know who Russell Simmons is. And he in light of all this that's happened, he basically said, we need to be nice. We need to be nice to China. We need to be nice to,
because money.
Yeah,
right?
Because money. Because money. And I'm thinking to myself, you got to be freaking kidding me. You can't read a book that you want. If there's a certain book that you want to read in China and they don't like it, too bad, so sad. If you want to look at something on the internet that they don't like, too bad, so sad.
Yeah.
China can suck it. I mean, it's like, this is ridiculous. We don't kowtow to China. This is a bunch of crap. And I can't believe that there are Americans who have made money as capitalist Americans. They've made money, all right? And they're gajillionaires. And then they're like, oh, let's just kowtow to China. Because I happen to have my businesses, my American businesses, doing business in China. I'm going to kowtow to China. Yeah, you can totally suck it. Because that is just not right.
It's not right.
And when you've sold your soul because of money, because you want to do business in China, you better check yourself and look in the mirror.
Yeah, which I guess now is a good time to mention LeBron's $1,000,000,000 contract with Nike, who of course does a lot of business in China. So, I mean, obviously, he has some skin in this game.
Yeah, and let's not even begin to talk about Nike and how much they hate America. What they've done in the past couple years.
There was backlash on the social media, and so LeBron took to Twitter to further explain himself and said, "My team and this league just went through a difficult week. That is what he said. So meanwhile, there's like people on the streets of Hong Kong fighting for basic freedom. And he's like, my team and I have had a really tough week, you guys. It's been really hard.
I need my phone.
Those people in all the torture camps in China, I mean, whatever. My team has had a really hard week. So he said, let me clear up the confusion. I don't believe there was any consideration for the consequences and ramifications of the tweet. I'm not discussing the substance. Others can talk about that. Well, you already did discuss the substance. You said the guy was uneducated and uninformed. Maybe you should be pointing that finger right back at yourself.
Okay, so this, so the China leader, right?
Xi.
This, you guys heard about this last night. So Xi warns that anyone trying to split any part of the country will be crushed, okay? So the way that he said it, I don't know if you heard this last night. Anyone attempting to split China in any part of the country will end in crushed bodies and shattered bones. And any external forces backing such attempts at dividing China will be deemed by the Chinese people as pipe dreaming. But, you know, the whole...
I mean, he seems
listen,
nice.
The crushed bodies and shattered bones, that's normal.
He seems...
Yeah, that's totally normal. Oh, and by the way, you can't have freedom. You can't have any freedom. But he seems nice.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and defend that country.
That's fantastic.
Again, suck it, China. I'm just...
What can China do to you?
I'm just saying it. What? They can bite me.
That's right.
I'm not going to defend that country. I can't believe that we have Americans who are like, we're going to kowtow to them. You don't do that. You just don't do that.
It's unbelievable.
No.
Also, there are actually people in the world who are making their dogs vegan. So there's a picture that's now been pulled from Twitter by Susanna Pierce.
Why did she pull it?
Well, I think she's probably getting a lot of backlash.
Oh, is she embarrassed by it?
She has the scrappiest, scruffiest, scrawniest, most pathetic.
He's hungry.
Right.
He's hungry, you
dog.
guys. He's very
Let's
hungry.
see if we can see this picture.
So
this
hungry.
way. Is it showing? I can't tell.
Yeah, hold on. You got to move it this way. There we go. There you go.
You see the sign?
You see him? Look how hungry. He says, if I what? If I something be a vegan.
If I can be a vegan.
If I can be a vegan.
If I can be a vegan, then you can too, or something like that. Right?
Okay, listen, there's nothing wrong with vegans. I got nothing against vegans. I was vegan for like a year of my life. My hair fell out, but I mean, other than that, it was fine. It was fine. I mean, I ate a whole chicken after that year and I felt much better, but it was fine for that year.
It was fine because you're a human being and you can make that choice.
You do you. Be a vegan. It's fine. But that dog should not be a vegan because dogs they're meat eaters. I mean, we all get that, right? Like you're not supposed to make.
Susanna doesn't get that.
You're not supposed to make... I mean, you can be a vegan as a human being, but, like, your dog should not be vegan.
I can't believe we have to say this out loud.
Yeah.
We're actually saying this out loud,
yeah.
and it may be news to people.
Yeah.
But she captioned her photo, in case you didn't see that, getting the dog politically involved, #Extinction Rebellion. This is what people are actually doing now. So... yeah, I mean, there was a lot of backlash.
He looked very sad too. Did you see how? We should show how sad.
I mean,
look how sad he
looks.
looks.
Just so pathetic.
Look how sad he looks. He's sad because he wants meat. The dog
starving.
wants meat. He's starving.
Look at how I mean, he looks terrible.
Yeah, and all of his little dog friends are like, "Dude, you're vegan? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that?"
So everybody was like,
and he's like, "My mom is forcing me."
I love the picture.
Yeah.
Someone posted a picture of their own very healthy looking dog.
Oh my God.
And it said this.
Can you read it? Can you guys wait? You can't read it. Here you go. It says, "Feed me." It says,
"Feed me, asshole."
Feed a meat, asshole. That's what it's. That's.
I love that so much.
Yeah. Sometimes people on Twitter are great. Yeah.
And there was even like a vegan who wrote and said, "Hey, vegan here.
Yeah. See,
if you want a vegan animal companion, get a rabbit." Yeah. This is animal cruelty, something you're supposedly pledged to minimizing. Besides, this makes us all look insane. Mm-hmm. If you can't feed him what he needs as a canine, then please rehome him. Thank you.
See, that's the thing, is I'd be afraid, like some people are saying, she's going to think differently when her dog used to bite out of her. I'd be afraid that my dog would be plotting my demise.
Right?
Yeah.
That dog is starving.
Yeah, like when you're sleeping, that dog is in the other room going, how am I going to kill her? That's what the dog is doing. Because the dog is hungry.
Yeah.
The dog is just hungry.
Anyway.
All right, so what else are we doing today?
Well,
what are we talking
today
about?
is Tuesday, which means we are doing another podcast recording that will be released tomorrow, the Mock and Daisy Common Sense Cast. This week, we're talking about Me Too, particularly in light of all this Matt Lauer stuff that's come out with the Ronan Farrow book, which, by the way, is out today.
Yeah.
And so we just wanted to remind everybody to subscribe to that podcast. If you haven't already, just go to our homepage, chicksontheright.com. There's a cartoon photo of our faces on the right. Click it. You can listen to all of the previous episodes you've missed right in that player, and then there's also all the links to subscribe. If you choose iTunes, which is a good choice, and you wouldn't mind leaving us a review and a comment, that would be fantastic. In fact, we have samples of some of the reviews. Right, Rob? Could you read those?
Yeah, you want to read our reviews, Rob?
Sure.
In your review voice, can you see those?
Read all these.
Okay. Oh, Rob.
No, it doesn't. No,
so
no,
No, not that one. Not that one.
Oh, okay. Mock and Daisy. Feel like my cool older sisters that I desperately want to be part of their conversation. Exclamation point. So I end up just talking out loud to myself wherever I happen to be listening.
Aw, we're
That
like
was
the
part
cool
of it.
older
Okay, that was
sisters.
very sweet. Okay, is there another?
Keep going.
Keep going.
Savannah from Ohio here.
Well, there's a headline on this one called "Chicks Are My Coffee."
Aww.
Go
Hey,
ahead.
Savannah. These podcasts wake me up and make me excited to discuss the various subjects with people. Keep the common sense flowing. I love you, girls.
I mean, these are great, right? And so, if you wouldn't mind taking just a little
There's more,
bit of
there's more.
time,
There's
I know.
another one. He's
I
gonna do
know,
one
but
more.
you have to say all the things right.
Okay, all right. It's not, in all caps, the 13th circle of hell. Dot. 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 I love y'all's podcast, so y'all can say, in all caps, all the things.
All the things.
Thank y'all so much for the laughs. Double exclamation point.
That's just a sampling. You can leave your own and say whatever nice thing you want to say.
Yes,
That would be great.
reviews are good. We like to see some of the reviews out there.
Yes.
So if you could do this. So listen, so make sure you go to that cartoon picture of us on our website. That's how you get to our podcast, y'all. Okay.
Do it.
And we will have another one drop tomorrow.
Yes.
So it'll be out there tomorrow.
I've found it more impactful from a male perspective if you point at someone and say, do it.
Do it.
Perfect. That's much better. Thank you.
Is that
Maybe
better?
that's just me. I don't
More
know.
impactful. Let's see if it's worked for you in life when people point at you.
Everybody ready for a hug?
Group hug! Group hug, everybody! Group hug! We will talk to you tomorrow. Have a great... Oh, debates are tonight.
Oh my God.
If you guys can't watch,
Right?
we're going to be watching for you. You're
Andrew
welcome.
Yang.
No.
Oh my God,
Andrew
shut
Yang.
up.
Oh my
Shut
God.
up, Rob.
There's 12 people on the stage.
Good
That's a
Lord.
record
Yeah.
for any debate night. And so this is going to be a complete clown show, and it should be hugely entertaining. CNN
Listen.
at 8 o'clock tonight.
And every time you hear the word Trump, take a shot.
Oh my God, we'll be drunk in 3 minutes.
We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.